How are you guys? Raw here and welcome to some more Gwent. So today we are looking through round 6 of the Gwent Challenger tournament. And yeah, today we are playing against a guy called Adam. And he actually streams as well. And he was streaming throughout the entire tournament, which is actually kind of insane because then people can look at his deck. But yeah, props to that guy for doing that. That takes some balls. I think he was probably the only one doing it, but I'm not entirely sure about that. But I think he was one of the only ones doing it. So yeah, but let's just have a look. And this was pretty much the usual bans. I banned Dagon and he banned Brewer. I think he actually played Morvan first, right?
Not all battles
Yeah.
need end in
He played
bloodshed.
Morvan first and we played Dagon. Oh yeah. Good old Dagon. Oh, it's been such a long time. I don't remember at all how I played. Yeah, pretty standard. You definitely don't want 2 Neckers in your starting hand. Ghoul, hopefully. Thank God. I guess against Morvan, is Shackles even that necessary? I think this... I don't think I'm going to change anything up, right? Like this hand should be decent, I think. Okay. Oh, that was kind of unlucky then. Yeah, I guess I was about to use damn it emote. Yeah. Like it was so close. Obviously you could see that it was so close that I didn't change the last card, and obviously I shouldn't have, but like you can see that I got a crone. That's also the reason why I just thought that I hoped I didn't do it, because usually I'm really unlucky when it comes to drawing the crone in the last mulligan, so yeah, rip. But hey, I think monsters should definitely win against Nilfgaard.
A shame I have no time.
To vie gloire!
It's actually a decent combo he has there, because he thins out the deck as well. Like, it's really good at thinning out the deck.
Your humble servant.
Egreto dum anima est, spes est.
Like, the thinning in that deck is actually insane. I'm not a Nilfgaard player at all, so like I don't know the strats, but it seems really decent at least. But yeah, so far pretty straightforward. I actually think this round was one of the longest ones, if not the longest, as far as I recall.
If it's peace you desire, prepare for war.
No, it wasn't. No, obviously not. Because one of the because there was a draw in another round, so obviously this wasn't the longest one.
You mistake stars reflected in a pond for the night sky.
Who is to die?
Like, look at that thinning! Holy shitballs! That's insane. So right now, I did not want to use the shackles like straight away. Because chances are that he does have decoy in his hand, so yeah. Probably going to use Ekimara here, right? That's fine. I don't know why it took me so long to think about that. I mean, using a Karen or something like that would be kind of silly.
Enough! Let us finish this.
To vie gloire!
That combo right there is insane. Like, what was that? That was like, what? Was it seriously 17 in the bronze? Like, one turn. That's sick. Actually more, because he dealt 5 damage as well. That's sick. Okay, so I chose to hope that he didn't have a decoy. I've been playing so much against, like, whenever I played against Nilfgaard, which was really rarely, people always use treason. So I think right now I should be using Karen to kill the, yeah. I think I'm going to that because I didn't want to have him get Cantarella. And also the reason why I killed one of the other crones was so that he wouldn't get that much of a value off a rod tosser if he decided to do that. Because then I didn't have... Okay. That was what I thought back then, but apparently it wasn't. Okay. Well, never mind then. Okay, so he did actually have decoy.
Sometimes I've had about enough.
So this means that next turn we will have to get really lucky to get a... we can either choose to go for leader as well this first round. But if we don't decide to do that, then we have to get really lucky to get another necker in our draw. Because neckers are so important. Like right now we can easily take the win just by using our leader ability, but... Okay, so that's huge value right here with the spear tip. Like what is that even? 2, 4... How much is that? Yeah, I can't do the math in time because it also... Holy shit. 4, 8, 10, 14, 22 difference? That value though. Bishop is such a nice card. I love it. There's one bad thing. That is that we don't have a nicker.
Not your lucky day.
I was laughing so hard. Oh yeah, actually completely forgot about that. I was
Not bad. Not bad at all.
I was laughing so hard when he did that.
Step away while you can.
Obviously, that was a misclick or a brain fart or something like that. But I thought it was funny. So I was actually expecting him to have first light. I remember that, so I didn't want to use our. I didn't want to use fog. But luckily, we got a freaking necker, so that was amazing for us. Right now, we're gonna keep the spear tip. Which is alright, I guess. But it's definitely better to keep something else. With that one, spear tip will get reduced to 4 as soon as we get to the next turn, or not as soon as, but when.
Don't make me laugh.
But that word there is such a clear tell that he's not gonna keep on playing cards, so this is a pretty easy pass, I would say, at least. And even if he didn't pass, then that would mean that we actually gain card advantage and he will lose Siri as well. So, like, either way, we can't really lose this decision, I feel like. But had he played something else, we definitely would have played an Ekimara or something like that to get a better keep. Because we weren't afraid of Igni right now. 2 ghouls are actually fairly decent to start off with. I think it's at the end of my turn that Basic will transform. Yeah, okay. So what we could have done actually was to play Ekimara and eat the spear tip. I just thought about that now. Because we actually just lost 4 power just for no reason, but I mean, it's like it's nothing major, but it is worth to take into consideration next time, I guess. But look at that, he only has 4 cards left and we have 12. But yeah, it's really good for us that we have Katakan. I don't think I mind that he's actually killing that one. Why am I? Right now, I'm thinking at least that I shouldn't really care about that because it's only 4 power. Because if he has another one, then he can gain way more value. I guess he can't really use it on the Necker because there will just come another one out. Atrella, yes. But yeah, at this point, I'm actually, as far as I remember, I was fairly confident that we were going to win since he already used Igni. That was the only card I was afraid of. Like, obviously he can do something crazy with Aeromancy or something like that and then kill off my minions one by one, but that is so freaking rare. But yeah, obviously he's taking his time since he has his chat as well that he has to read. And also there's a lot more pressure on him because he's streaming, so I think he's thinking through everything, like every single bit of it. But yeah, I think it's a fairly decent pass. Also, we get a huge Katakan for the next round. All right, I actually completely forgot about that he was running D-bomb. Like, there was only one guy before this, I think, that was running it, and I had completely forgot that people might be running that shit. So that definitely caught me by surprise, that's for sure. But definitely good for us that we didn't play our goal. Like, that was really good for us. But yeah, now that I knew that he was running D-bomb in, I was sure that he was going to be running D-bomb in all of his decks. So that also affects my gameplay against him in the long run, throughout all the matches that we did together. So yeah, definitely good for him to show it right off the bat that he was running it, because that made me very cautious and play a bit weird, I guess you could say. Since I was thinking so much about not placing my cards the wrong way or something like that, because then they would just get debombed. But yeah, I think when it comes to our turn, I guess we're just gonna play Yennefer, right? So we can get a bit of value from her.
Highly curious case.
Well, that's a good thing. Obviously, he could get like an insane goal, but there's nothing really he can steal that actually matters in a monster's graveyard, so that's really good for us. Not really the best cards he was having in the end. I actually think, like, the correct play there would actually be to play Ghoul first. But I guess I was thinking about him having Aromancy still. I think that was, or Frost. Fighting Frost, didn't even have to be Aromancy. Because I was thinking that he might be playing some kind of control-ish style. Yeah, let's see if we can fight the next. I think I wanted to give my Herald a chance, right?
Nothing like a dwarf to get you out of a tight spot.
Men of
Nope.
Kedwen,
Okay, Hansel.
attack!
Okay, so we were playing Hansel then against Brewer. Yeah, I don't really think Kuparian, whatever he's called, is really that great. Like, as of right now, we have way too many spells. Hopefully I get rid of Lacerate. Or Promote as well, actually. Like, we have no freaking minions. I guess, I mean, is it really? I guess it's a decent start.
Fine. If my coin's ranked to ye, go kiss a dog neath its tail.
Okay, so right now, right off the bat, I was sure it was going to be some kind of really control heavy Scoia'teal. Because as far as I remember, those are the ones that are playing Hogger support. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Hogger support. So yeah, I decided to, I think, to play Siri, right? And then I just passed as far as I remember. And I actually think that's fairly decent because we had no way of getting rid of that. So that shit right there is going to get so huge. And I wasn't really sure if we were able to actually combat that. And also this gives us, make sure that we don't draw roach, and it actually gives us card advantage against freaking Scoia'teal, which is amazing.
Onward, Fryhead!
I know I could probably have forced a bit more out, and also we had Bork, so that could also have been a strategy, but I don't know. Yeah, I think this is pretty standard. Get the trebuchet out so we can start dealing damage.
Nothing like a dwarf to get you to a tight spot.
So that right there shows us that he had a lot of silvers in hand. Bear in mind, I kept thinking, fuck, he's gonna have D-bomb, so I need to spread my minions out, so I need to have at least 5 units apart the siege towers.
I fail men herre of den verde.
You talked enough.
Get the roach out. We could... I don't know, I was just really afraid that he did have... The only reason I didn't play a siege tower there was because I was sure he was going to have something like lacerate or something like that, so he would just kill the siege tower off like straight away. Okay, so right now we can either choose to play Priscilla or decoy the Yavin as well.
We were not the ones to start this war.
At this point, I think that I wanted to get as many cards out of his hand as possible. Since he was this crazy, I thought he was this crazy control deck. Yeah, I did not expect him to play that at all. Yeah, that's definitely really good for him. And also I was thinking that we were probably going to play Bork as well, so that was why I wanted to decoy his Yavin. But yeah, like I said, I wanted to spread the towers out.
Peace with humans? A Bythos!
So here we can either choose to play.
Not a
Yeah,
bad
I think
idea.
playing Priscilla there is actually decent.
Not one escapes. Got
Clean out the deck. Also make sure that we can't really get a Reaver Scout the last round. That would be really bad.
Your
You'll regret your mum ever squirting you out.
So right now, we definitely should just play the last siege tower. Like right on the right side, like right next to Priscilla. That is what we really should do right now, I think at least. Good. So yeah, right now I remember being really worried about his debump.
Nasty wounds, those, but you'll live.
We were not the ones to start this war.
But yeah, I don't know why I did. That's so weird. I definitely just should have played the cancelled ability right there, lead ability, and just moved on. Because that card could have been so good the last round as well.
What do you want of me?
So yeah, like I said, I kept thinking that he was going to use D-bomb, so that's why I kept spreading them out. But yeah,
Tell
it's
me you jest.
like his... it's so weird because our medic's so much more worth. They're worth so much more than his Thunder. And right now we definitely just should play our lead ability. I have no... I remember doing this, and this I think is such a huge misplay. Like, it's insane. But what I was just really freaking worried about his D-bomb. I remember being that. But the only thing it could have done was it could actually have hit 2 of my siege towers, which wouldn't actually have done that much. Like, we would still have been way ahead. So I don't know. But I remember thinking that we had way more units than him, so this would give us huge value, or it would give us way more strength than him. Now I think I use debump, or not debump, lead ability as far as I remember. But yeah, playing Yennefer there was so freaking bad, really bad. We should just have played lead ability, and we actually could have won. I think. I mean, we could have won this round just off that.
You want peace?
But yeah, I finally choose to use our lead ability there. But yeah, definitely a big misplay, I think, playing Yennefer. Like, we're winning with way too much right now. And also having Yennefer would have been so good last round as well. But yeah, definitely correct pass by him.
You must sweat like a swine in that jacket.
So yeah, right now obviously we don't really have that much compared to him. And also we kept the last right, which actually doesn't have that much value in the 3rd round. And we were unlucky to get a promote. Like, if we had gotten Johnny would have been amazing as well. But yeah, right now we definitely should play Borg like straight away.
I am who I need to be.
Would have been amazing if Roach had cooperated and gone on the front row. But no. I think he must have Aegis or something like that left, right? Scoia'teal always draw their freaking Aegis.
Not one escapes. Got it?
Oh yeah, right. King of Beggars. So yeah, apparently he had so many spells in hand, his starting hand, so he had to buff his King of Beggars. That's kind of funny.
Lie still. Not yet recovered.
I think was that his top deck? I'm not really sure. But that was definitely a good top deck if that was it. But yeah, this is like... It was just really bad of us, or of me obviously. Really, really bad of wasting Yennefer. I think, honestly, we could have won this round. Like, we could have won second round, I think. Just by playing the leader ability instead of wasting. That is so annoying. That's going to haunt me like for such a long time. Yeah, right now I wasn't really sure how close it was going to be, but obviously not close at all. But look at that. If we had our Yennefer, we definitely would have won, but shoulda, woulda, coulda, isn't that what you say? But that was really bad of me. But then again, at this time we had been playing for such a long time, and yeah, so I wasn't really thinking straight as well. But yeah, this meant that we had to go to round 3, and I was just taking a look at what I actually had in the Herald Challenger, because that was going to be my last deck. And now he invited. So yeah, we're going to play Herald, and I think...
It is how I punish.
Okay, so he decided to go Radovid as his last. I actually think, honestly, that Radovid is decent against Herald. I might be wrong, but... yeah. But right now, this hand right here, like there's so many silvers or special cards. I would really prefer to have like... I mean, this hand is actually decent, I think. Probably not a Priestess of Freya, actually. That's good. Ulrich is actually insane. When you, I honestly feel like he's such a good card, because if you play something like, if he was playing Shackles, I don't remember if he was actually doing that, but especially against Orquist, if you play Shackles, then I can just play Ulrich and then get a Shackles myself and unlock it again. So that's so good. I might just be overhyping it, but I really, really like it. But yeah, so far it's pretty straightforward. Now we definitely, like, we want to play the Axeman this turn or next. So I felt like it didn't really matter which turn we actually did it. Obviously he can kill it with lacerate right now, but usually I feel like usually that Northern Realms are not really running that much of control. Obviously Radovid is known for a control heavy deck, but
I need your hand!
yeah, I didn't really, because since he locked it, it didn't really matter that, because if it hadn't been locked, then obviously we had to use the archer and deal some damage to his so that he wouldn't die, but it was kind of useless. We couldn't both use shackles and then deal damage. Even though that would have been amazing. But yeah, when we have Yennefer, we definitely don't want to give up this round so fast. Because the value of Yennefer is just gonna increase over time, so she's so amazing. But yeah, now I was definitely wishing that we had either a Priestess of Freya or another Axeman.
I can do a great deal.
Yeah, I remember thinking, well, if you have to use it at some point, it might as well be now. So I was just hoping that he didn't have clear skies in hand, but sadly he did. Oh my god, I remember this. Fuck.
Won't be pleased.
Okay. Obviously this is the best play you've ever seen in your life. I know that. And you're welcome, by the way. Nah, I'm just kidding. This, I honestly completely forgot that they changed clear skies. Like before, when you did something like this, you could still decide if you want to use rally or if you want to use clear skies. But right now, if they've used clear skies, then you can't really use rally. So yeah, that was a big mistake. Like I said, we've been playing for such a long time right now, so
Ho, I sense.
definitely wasn't thinking straight.
Calm yourselves.
Yeah, we could either have chosen to use D-shackles on it and then go for the win. But yeah, I felt like using a... Actually, hold on, is this correct? When he used Siri, we can either choose to go for the win there, but I felt like he could just easily have taken the win either way, so... I honestly think playing a spy there is decent. But yeah, that's the thing when we had so many like different special cards. It means that we don't really have Priestess of Freya or something like that, which is really important for the next
How about a
round.
game of Gwent? You must sweat like a swine in that jacket.
Yeah, so the reason why you play the Axeman there first is if we get an archer. If we get an archer,
Not a
then
bad
obviously we
idea.
want to have more power on our Axeman. Yeah, definitely makes sense. I think first light. First light is decent.
By the rates of
And yeah, we definitely so we actually got an archer. So that was definitely good that we played the Axeman first then. But right now our cleaver is just useless. We definitely should have. I think somehow we should have made him use of him first round with our axeman. I just don't know how we actually should have done it, but
By the rates of
either
Warhog.
either that or we should have mulliganed him. See, I had no idea that people was running that freaking potion. He's freaking D-bomb. But yeah, that was actually a really good D-bomb of him. Because there's no way in hell, like, I had to waste another card as well. Which is really, really bad for us. Like, we couldn't use our shackles.
To arms, all of yous.
Yeah, now we are definitely in big trouble. Like, we have to get so freaking lucky. And he has to get unlucky with his draw as well. But yeah. Now there's no way in hell we can win. Like, no matter what.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
But yeah, I definitely feel like we weren't really that lucky with our draws this round. But then again, we could have won. I definitely think we could have won the
How about a game of
Hansel
Gwent?
round if we had played properly. So
Tell me you jest.
yeah, and he definitely played well as well. Other than the freaking Igni. But that was definitely funny. But yeah, GG to Adam. He's a really good player. He also went through to...
This'll come as a surprise.
He went through to round or day 2 as well. But then he was really unlucky because apparently there's some mistake where he didn't go through. Because he was seen as... Or he didn't show up or something at first match. Even though he was actually streaming the freaking thing. But yeah, just some... I don't know. It was something weird, I guess. But yeah, he definitely played well, that's for sure. Oops. But yeah, I think I was really pissed at myself because I didn't win that huge misplay with the Yennefer in the Hansel versus Brewer. But yeah, I was freaking pissed after that. But hey, you can't expect to do all the correct plays all the time, so yeah, it's definitely decent. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you did enjoy watching, you can help me out by liking the video and subscribing to my channel. And yeah, until the next video, I hope you will have a fantastic day. Adios.